Hello and welcome to the 5th edition Folio presented by the Masters of Futzing About. My name is Anna Fontaine and I'm the DM for this D&D campaign, which is in a completely homebrewed setting inspired by the works of Shakespeare. So you get all your D&D goodness and some interesting Shakespeare threads interwoven. So basically super nerdy. If you haven't read Shakespeare in a hot second, you'll be okay. And if you have, enjoy all those different, references. And yeah, we hope you enjoy our fun, unique, crazy adventure. Thanks for watching.
All right, so last we left off, traveling to Anglia. Unfortunately, stuff went down on that boat. Sean, this might be news for you. Sorry. Yeah, so there seemed to be some strange creatures kind of attacking the boat and trying to maybe potentially bring it down. And when our band of folks got to the upper deck, the waves, there's a giant storm and some kind of almost like the sea itself was trying to destroy the ship, and you all had to abandon the ship, or at least we'll see about Charlie where he shows up. But the rest of you got into a lifeboat and were able to kind of get away from the storm and escape the sinking ship. And you all got a long rest, so you can do that if you haven't done that already. And as you wake up, and Fox Rose, since I mentioned it, not recording, as you wake up, you have kind of overall a nice relaxing dream, I would say. Though strange, it's, you see a field of kind of white flowers, and then you see kind of just barely above this little purple one kind of just sticking out, and it's like, that's weird, before you fall back into your slumber. And as 5 of you wake up on the lifeboat, you kind of come to, having had your various kind of strange night, those strange visions, feeling a little different, perhaps, maybe a little bit more powerful, one might say. And Brody, when you wake up, kind of like, it's not a lot of room on this boat, but kind of laying there, kind of open your eyes a little bit, and you see sitting on your chest a toad, and it just looks at you and goes,
hello? Shoot, that here.
It just stays on you.
Try and pick them up.
Okay, you pick him up.
We're in the ocean, right? So, so this is weird.
Yeah.
Right. What do you do? Well, you're going to die if I throw you in there. All right, well, why don't you just sit next to me, because you're kind of wet. Just going to put him down next to me.
Nice. As you all look out, you see the shoreline isn't too far away. And we can say, just kind of working all together off of some last survival rules, you eventually make your way onto the shore. There are kind of these white cliffs, and kind of a high kind of cliffside, but you do make your way onto a beach. And then you can maybe see there might be a way up, or you could figure out if there's a way up. And as you land onto the shore, you see that there's debris kind of all around you. I'll say everybody do a perception check for me.
17.
17?
15.
15?
9.
9?
Same.
9?
Oh, hello. 11.
11. Alistair and Brody, as you all kind of come to shore, look around, see kind of the various bits of debris and wreckage, you look over and you see a boot, maybe a body.
Oh.
I'll go over.
Okay, so Alistair, you go over, and as you go over, you see Chucky unconscious, covered in debris.
his pulse.
Okay, he is alive.
And for a second, I think, it's too late for him. And then I think, nah, I just don't like this guy. And I'll sort of try to pull him out and wake him up.
Okay, go ahead and do you can do a medicine check just for fun, just to see
Okay.
the nature of being awoken.
18.
18. However you would like to wake him up, you're able to wake him up effectively. If you just want to give him a shake, if you want to do something fancy.
I get out some smelling salts.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to put them under his nose, and then right before I put them under his nose, I just smack him across the face.
Charlie, you feel a sharp pain.
What the hell, mate?
How good you're alive.
Yeah, I'm alive. You trying to kill me?
If that killed you, then either I'm very powerful or you're very weak.
I was just having a little nappy nap, that's all.
Is that Charlie over there?
Hey guys, it's
Hey, what are
Charlie.
you
Buddy?
doing there?
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, yeah. Whatever.
Hey, yeah, it's good to see you too, you fuck.
He's the
Yeah,
What have you
coolest.
seen?
well. I don't know.
That's
Charlie.
unhelpful.
I took a little nappy nap and ended up on the shore, yeah?
Yeah, that's fair.
Right then.
So, as you all are on this beach and kind of around noticing the wreckage, you see kind of the other survivors and compatriots kind of looking around and maybe being led kind of to try and see if there's maybe a way a little bit to higher ground. But I will also say, Alistair, Brody, you found Charlie. And then a little bit further down, maybe some 15, 20 yards away, you see a figure kind of combing through some of the wreckage as well.
Should we go check that out?
Okay, so Alistair,
Yeah,
you go over.
I'll go with him.
Okay, Brody, follow. Okay, cool. So the two of you go a little closer while the rest of you are kind of around the unconscious Charlie and getting your bearings. And as you approach, this figure kind of spots you, eyes go wide, and then starts to kind of try and shuffle away. You see a young human male, kind of dirty blonde, a little ragged looking, spots you guys, and then goes, and then starts to kind of bounce.
Sketchy as hell. I'm gonna go tackle that guy.
Okay, go ahead and do. I'll let you do an athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Am I gonna see this?
Yeah, probably at this point, if you notice Alistair start to dart quickly.
Fuck yeah, let's go fight.
I got a 15 on my athletics.
Okay, all right. He got a 6. So so we'll say Alistair, you kind of go and you tackle him, and I will say he's currently grappled. And then Red, you see that dash and you're kind of right up there with Brody as well. And suddenly this person's on the beach being tackled. Ah, what?
Why were you running?
Because I didn't know you.
I feel
You
there
didn't think
were...
we could help?
I don't know. You're just look. I just wanted to see what was around, and then I didn't want to have any questions asked. So,
But
but
You
now
live on
there are
this
questions.
island?
for that.
Clearly,
Do you
Did
live
you
on this
get
on
island?
the ship?
I will say no. This is not someone you recognize from the ship.
I'm gonna tighten my grip a little bit and be like, why were you searching all the wreckage, eh?
Because there find stuff when there's a wreck, and I was just seeing what I could find.
You know, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, see, yeah, it's perfectly normal and logical. So yeah, so you could not, be sitting on me anymore, sir. Man, I don't know, person.
Yes,
Tell
sir,
us.
it's kind of confusing, I know.
We've got questions. Where are we right now?
You're in Illyria, sir.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, welcome.
You live in a village nearby,
Thank you.
town nearby?
Maybe. What's it to you?
I tighten
So
my
that's
grip
it.
even harder.
Okay, yeah, maybe I do. Yeah, sure, yes. I mean, yes.
Hey guys, this guy can show us where he lives.
I'm
What?
gonna walk over and I'm gonna put my hand on Alistair's shoulder. Maybe we ease up on the kid a little bit.
I mean, this is kind of the only thing I'm good at, so if you want him, and I'll just push him onto over onto the sand.
Ah. Thanks.
Now, we've just been in a shipwreck, and we're very much in need of food and water, probably. You know where we could find some. Lead us to some. That would be very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, if you'd like to exchange services and goods and money, I'd be happy to help you.
Sure, we could come to an arrangement of some kind.
Yeah, and then I put him back in a headlock.
Make an intimidation check.
I can't stop him.
I also rolled a 5 just to see if I can. No.
I rolled a 6!
Great. Okay. All right, look, okay, I can't show you the way if you'd let me breathe, please.
Push him back on the sand.
Yeah, there's it shouldn't take too long to you like a town is like maybe a day's journey, maybe.
Whole day. Right. All right. Should we be looking for like a road or something?
Yeah. There's like a little path up the cliff, and it's not a big road. It's kind of just basically a dirt road. It's not like people walk it. It's a foot road, a footpath. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Right,
I'm getting my oxygen back. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a footpath, and you could it should lead into town, the closest one.
I think my upstairs neighbor just got murdered.
Oh no! Well,
they failed that dexterity
they
saving
did.
throw. Could we say that I would have would I have noticed that they're talking to this individual by this point?
Oh yeah, I would say
Okay.
yeah. The rest of you have kind of gathered around this individual at this point too, and
Cool.
and yeah, you can approach as you want.
Then I'm gonna ask him. Do you see shipwrecks here often?
I mean, kind of this summer. There's been some.
Right. And who is your leader here?
Well, I mean, in town, there's the guard captain guy, Grover. I
No,
guess
I mean
he's in
over-
charge.
Over Illyria.
Oh, the Duke.
Right. And has there been any sort of unrest here lately? Any enemies that the Duke has made, perhaps?
I mean, look, I'm just kind of a scavenger guy trying to make a buck. I mean, he's getting married. Most people seem to be happy about it, to be honest.
Oh, the Duke Orsino.
Yeah. Do you know him? Are you guys going to the wedding? He kind of, for the first time, I think, starts to take all of you in, and there's a lot to take in.
I'll stand up a little straighter. Yes, we are attending the wedding.
Oh,
I'm playing.
So we were on
For
our
it.
way. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend
Oh,
here is playing
you're-
at the wedding, and we
you're-
have some entertainers and some guests here. The
Yes,
shipwreck
we-
threw us off course.
Definitely.
All of us are in the wedding band.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'll let either Brody or Foxtrot, you both can do a deception check, or one of you can do it with advantage. Just for fun.
Can I in the background, Alistair's trying to juggle?
Yeah, make a performance check.
Here, let's both do it.
Yeah, let's just for fun.
Mine's...
I got a 17.
Ooh, I got a 23.
Ooh, nice. And how's the juggling go?
So I have a -1 to performance.
Great.
So I got a 0.
He's learning. He's new.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
okay.
Last minute replacement kind of thing.
Yeah, like an understudy, but like an understudy?
I mostly carry the
Yes,
bags.
you get it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, sure, you all look like a troupe of performers, so okay, cool. So you probably want to go to the Capitol then.
That would be great. Aye.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the nearest town. You got to go to the. Okay, so none of you have ever been here before?
Have I?
I would say no.
Okay.
No, I don't think any of you have actually ever visited
No,
here
okay.
before. Yeah, but I mean, you can do a history check about stuff if you want.
I'll do
see
a
how much
history.
You know about it.
I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
a 9.
Okay,
A 13?
a 13. Okay, I mean, Brody, you've heard of it. You know about the Duke and everything like that. Kind of, grapevine. Hearing things. Alistair, this is just basically kind of a small island kingdom, or dukedom, one could say. And it's kind of like a spot for trade and kind of people kind of coming and going. It doesn't really have any major enemies, kind of keeps to itself. Pretty neutral overall, one would say. Kind of, sometimes a vacation spot when the summer's, nice. And pretty chill and low key. As far as no major issues. Okay, yeah. So the nearest small town is Brayla. That'll be like a day away. And from there, you can get on the main road, and it's, I don't know. I mean, the wedding's in like a week and a half. So you probably can make it to the Capitol in like less than a week in time for you all to perform or rehearse and perform and everything. Yeah.
Right. That's good.
So, you know what? Actually, just ask for Shauna at the Mermaid Inn, and she'll help you get situated.
And what's your name?
My name's Barry.
Insight
What's your
check.
real name?
Insight check.
Insight check.
19.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay. I mean, no, it's not the same.
I put him back in the headlock.
Look, it's my name. It's Mortimer. Okay, it's just a dumb name.
Oh, yeah, you should just go by Barry.
Yeah, exactly. Barry's
bad.
like technically my middle name.
Mortimer Berry.
Mortimer
Yeah.
Berry.
I'm sorry.
Who are your parents and why did they do that to you?
I'm assuming
You know-
his middle name is like Bertrand and he goes by Barry.
Yeah. Mortimer Bertrand. Look, they thought a fancy name would set me up for life. It clearly hasn't. Anyway.
That's unfortunate.
Any gold for this information you want to give me?
I slightly lessen my headlock.
Please?
Gold, that is.
I'll
gold
give
is a
him-
big ask.
I'll give him a gold.
Oh, okay, cool, nice.
Quite generous.
Oh, thanks. Cool. Yeah, so
Perhaps you
there's a little
could show us safely to the village? The gold is a
Oh.
lot of money.
Sure, I'd be happy to. And he pockets the money. Follow me. And he
I just give Red like a low 5.
Yeah. Nice.
Alistair,
you
I think
see-
we need to work on your diplomacy.
What are you implying?
I think that went very well. I don't know what you're talking about.
We got all the information. He didn't leave.
Fair enough.
And he did have
I'm
quite
not going to
the
argue with
attitude.
you.
I think he sort of deserved it.
I agree.
So as you all see Barry kind of like walk Barry Mortimer. He just goes by Barry. Mortimer Barry. He kind of goes up along the beach, and then you see him kind of start to go past some dunes, and looks like there's actually this kind of a footpath. It's hard to see, but he is able to, being a local, kind of go up and starts his way kind of up the cliff. This way to the main foot road path, and he just starts going up. I love everyone's like.
I'm just walking.
Does that
I'm just going.
weird little toad happen to be nearby?
Yeah, you look down and actually it's kind of like you look down and you see a toad, but then for a second, Brody, it flashes and you see a strange little creature give you a smile and then back into a toad.
Probably just seeing things. I'm just seeing things. It's not real. It's not real.
Yeah, you all right, mate? You talking to yourself?
Oh, was that loud? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Shipwreck, you know. I'm all jostled up.
Oh yeah. You talking about the toad over there?
Wait, no, make a perception check. The toad is in his pocket, so just make a perception check for me, Chucky. See if you spotted it.
Yeah, that's a 10. That's a 10.
Okay, yeah, no. You can see.
I'm just messing with you. I didn't see anything. I just heard you talking about a toad.
Are you sure you didn't see anything? Because it would be really great if you saw something.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see if I could make you a little more paranoid, that's all.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
So you all make your way up kind of the cliffside path. And once you get to the top, you see actually like very kind of beautiful rolling hills. And there's like a little bit of kind of in the distance, a little bit of forest. But overall, it seems like kind of very lush land. And yeah, you can set off. And I'm going to say that the other survivors of this shipwreck are following you as well. Everyone's following Barry.
That's fair.
Yeah. Oh, I can't minimize when you're recording the Zoom meeting. Well, fine. It's whatever. Okay, cool.
You got Alt Tab.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Alt Tab. What? No, I click things because I'm old. Anywho. So you all are making your way, and it is kind of more of like a sandy kind of footpath road. Not like, doesn't get a lot of cart action, we'll say. But you all kind of make your way through some of these rolling hills and then kind of into a little grove of forest. And you're welcome to chat if you'd like to, or if you have anything you want to converse. Or you can just kind of keep on keeping on. That's your choice.
I'll just say while we're walking, I'll go to Viridis. And I'll say, my supply of medicinal and poisonous herbs is running rather low. I don't know if you'd be willing to help me search as we're walking in the woods.
Right, I'd be happy to.
And I just want to I want to be on the lookout as we're walking for like things that I could use to make poison now that I have proficiency with poison, and also things to make medicine since I also have herbalism.
Okay, cool.
I'll help.
Okay, then go ahead and do a nature check with advantage.
Cool.
I would like to help too. And I'm just gonna go pick random things.
Great.
Thanks to that advantage, I got a 22.
22. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna say that you're able
Just to
find.
be clear, I don't have proficiency. I have proficiency with an herbalism kit. I don't have what you just said. I don't have poison.
I
Is that a
have
thing?
poisoner's kit and herbalism kit.
Okay, cool. I only have herbalism, so
Cool. I will say that kind of as you all get into this little grove, Fox Rose, you find a number of bluebells.
cute.
Is this good?
I'll take one, and I'll put it in the herbalism kit.
I'll take one and put it like sort of in my hair.
Cute. And I will say, as you're kind of going through, you find some, what are they called? Like a cornflower, and some Shasta daisy. for kind of herbalism things. And then you also find what looks like might be a little bit of nightshade as well.
Ooh.
Mm.
Would I have found enough of any of these things to like start the process of creating anything, or would I need to like invest in continuing doing this for a while?
I would say you have a good start, and you could either I'll let you choose because you rolled pretty high. I'll let you choose if you wanna. You could have enough for a little bit of poison, or you could have enough to start making like a healing potion, essentially.
I feel like the group probably could use a healing potion, so I'll start.
Okay.
I'll start whipping together along with Viridis as we're walking, just sort of cocktail mixing, passing it back and forth, making a healing potion.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind, and probably by the end of the day, we can say you guys make a healing potion. In fact, we will. We'll say by the end of the day, a regular healing potion.
Sweet.
Look at you, bunch of nerds with your plants. We love it.
Essential oils.
Right.
This is an all organic healing potion. This is some Whole Foods healing potion.
Yeah, exactly. Tea tree oil.
Yes.
As you walk along, not Viridis and Alistair, because you're focused on your kit. And Foxrose, you were focused on flowers.
Too cute.
But the other three, make a perception check for me.
I'm
3.
um
I'm focused on other things.
That's fair.
15.
15.
14.
14. Okay. Chucky, you spot up in a tree an owl,
No.
which is odd.
Okay. That's odd.
He's gonna kill that bird.
Anybody hungry? I got seagull and owl coming up.
Red, you also spot the owl, which is odd because it just kind of seems like one eye's kind of closed and one's a little open, but seems to be like watching you guys. And then you see a bit of a rustle, like maybe some 20 yards ahead, and like stop. It's like a bush kind of rustles and then stops.
All right then. I'm gonna go out in front of the group, like walk a little faster, so I can kind of maybe see if this is a thing that is dangerous.
Okay. Are you just kind of approaching confidently? You want to try to be stealthy about it?
I'll be a little stealthy, I suppose.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I did say a little. 10.
10. Okay. Cool.
That's a little stealthy.
It's a little stealthy. You all see Red kind of go ahead doing a strange kind of step. It seems to almost maybe it doesn't make more noise. It probably makes about the same kind of noise. And then, okay, so as you approach, hold on a second. Okay. As you approach, you see a bush move again and a figure dart away.
Get back here! I'm gonna chase after it.
Okay.
If I see red go, I'm going.
Okay. So you two chase after.
I give Viridis our cocktail mixer of herbs.
Nice. Hold on. Okay, cool.
Oh shit! Wait, no, hang on.
Yeah.
I cast where is it? Blood Curse of Binding. Can't move. Yeah, if it's a large or smaller creature that I can see, and I have seen it, it needs to succeed on a strength saving throw of 12.
Okay,
Or it can't move.
all right, cool. Let's see how it does. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, nothing. A 10. Okay.
Aha!
So you see kind of like, and then hits the ground.
Got it!
As that happens, hold on.
Uh-oh.
No. As that happens, a bolt goes right by your face and just misses you, Red.
Woo! Alright, square up!
Where'd that arrow
See
come
anybody else?
It seemed to come from the other direction on the other side of the road.
Oh, shit.
from? I'll just sort of
They're
stand
everywhere.
ready.
Okay, cool. Bump it real quick just for order. Everybody roll initiative.
I was working on a flower crown.
Terrible rolls today. 9.
9. Okay, cool.
11.
18. Oh,
Okay. 8. Okay, so we got 18 for Brody. We got a 9
Oh.
for Chucky, right? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Fox. What'd you get?
11.
11 for Fox. And then Alistair, what'd you get?
21.
21. Beardus, what'd you get?
16.
16. Cool. And then Red, what'd you get?
I also got an 18.
18. Nice. Whose dex is higher between Red and Brody?
Oh.
mine's a 14.
Mine is a 17.
All right. So Red, you'll go first. Okay. Cool. Alistair. Great. And great. All right, Alistair. You spot, like, you notice that the bolt kind of comes across the way, and then there's also somebody who's just fallen over.
I'm gonna charge him.
The person that's fallen over, or where you think the bolt just came from?
Bolt. The bolt.
The bolt. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'll say you run over, and you kind of like look up into a tree, and there's a small figure holding a crossbow.
Yeet! Throw my spear.
Okay, roll an attack.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does indeed hit. Yes.
Huzzah!
Nice.
So that's a d6. Ooh, that's 9 piercing damage.
Ow. Okay. That happens. Great. You see as you kind of hit them with the spear, like it gets the shoulder, like, and they kind of like fall out of the tree.
Oh.
Nice. Do they fall all the way down to the ground?
Yeah, they fall kind of down to the ground. They're able to barely kind of just land. And I would say your spear kind of clatters nearby, but not it's within reach if you were to like.
So just for like order of for brain, like I throw the spear, and as they fall, I'm already moving, and then as they're like about to hit the ground, I want to use my unarmed martial arts to smack them even harder into the ground than gravity would have.
Okay, great. Go for it.
That's a straight natural 20.
Oh my god. Okay. Roll your damage.
I only rolled a 1, so that's 2 plus 4 is 6 more damage.
Okay, 6 more damage. As you see this kind of like almost like a burlier looking halfling kind of tumble down, hit the ground, like and like hit like not very, and then is like trying to like get his bearings back together, but is very much struggling. And just kind of looks at you like, give me your money. But like not quite aiming right.
I'm over here.
Red, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna walk with purpose up to the person that I have caught with my magic, and I'll just be like, "It's not nice to steal from people," and I'll just whack them with my my morning star.
Okay.
So that would be 18.
18, that definitely hits. Yeah.
Great. So that is one of these. Boo. 1, 2. 9 points of piercing damage.
Ow! Anything else?
No, I think that'll do it. I'll just hang out with him.
Okay, great. And as you kind of like chop in, you see a young human woman, like scimitar kind of was like at the ready, but has been kind of thrown off by everything. Brody, it is now your turn.
So we've got like this burly little halfling. Do we see anyone else?
You have the burly little halfling. You see the person who's kind of fallen that Red is by. Do a perception check for me real quick.
5.
5. That's all you see.
All right. Well, for the one who fell out of the tree, I suppose I will whisper a little something in Sylvan, and cast Mind Sliver on it.
Ooh.
He has to make an intelligence saving throw.
You know, I'm sure he's really good at that. We'll find out, maybe. Hold on. There it is. Oh, well, I rolled well. So that's no modifiers, but a 19.
Well. Lucky duck.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I didn't roll initiative for the little dude.
You can go ahead and he
You
can
want me to do
share,
that?
or he can share your initiative for now.
Okay, then I'll have, since it's told me it's here to help me, I'll have it fly over to the little dude.
Okay.
And
What form would you like for it to take?
well, I guess it's currently a bat.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it'll fly over and do a bite, I suppose. Yes, a bite attack.
Okay. You all
A
see
4.
you see suddenly like there's like Brody does some like whispering in Sylvan, and then kind of flying out of his pocket a bat flies out.
Bat.
Bat and goes and like kind of gets onto the face of this guy, and it doesn't quite hit, but it is very annoying. Like, what is this? No, stop, get your bat off me. Anything else?
Nope, that's our turns.
Great. Here it is.
Cool. Okay, so we have burly halfling with bat on face.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any other attackers. And then you said that somebody was shot with an arrow and fell?
Yeah, so shot with an arrow and fell, has a bat on his face where Alistair is. And then over where Red is kind of like engaged with somebody.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Okay, so there's 2 attackers.
There's 2 attackers.
Was there somebody who was attacked?
Yeah, they both got hit.
Just them.
Okay.
Prior to the fight. I think I know what you're saying,
I thought,
Kara.
like, prior to the fight, was there, because, like, Red got shot at.
There was
And
somebody
then
who
I thought you
fell
said
or
that
something.
there was somebody else who, like, was slain. Or
Red got
something, or,
shot
like,
at
was
by the
fallen.
guy that was in the tree that just fell.
But then
Okay,
Red
okay.
also
Right.
used her weird blood magic to
To-
lock up a guy.
To lock up the woman.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So who vaguely looks like? Okay. Sorry, that changed like what I was thinking I was gonna do.
You
Okay,
can also real quick, do a perception check.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. All the perception. Here we go. 9.
9. Okay. You kind of like are looking around, trying to see if there might be anybody else. And I would say Barry's not leading anymore. He's kind of in the back.
Okay.
That's all you notice.
All right. Okay. Cool. Okay, then I'm gonna so this dude with the bat on his face, I'm gonna use my thorn whip to try to is he already grappled? He's already grappled, isn't he?
No, he's not grappled.
Cool. Then I'm gonna use my thorn whip and try to lasso it around him. and
Cool.
and yeah, reel him in.
Roll to attack.
Cool. That's a big ol' 8.
8. That does unfortunately miss.
Fair.
So you go and very impressive looking and sounds very scary. However, it does not find purchase. He's also kind of flailing around. There's a bat on his face.
Fair.
So
It's
a little hard
Meredith
to
in the
hit.
office.
Yeah. Very much so.
Cool. All right.
Anything else you'd like to do, or are you good?
All right. No, I'm good.
Okay. Cool. So, woman who is currently blood bound, she failed her first save. I assume, could she do anything else, or is this an attempt to escape? Basically, that's all she can do.
Zero, and it cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn, and she can't move.
Okay, she can't move, but she can. Okay, so she can't move. She can't take reactions.
And it doesn't look like she can break free because I didn't do the amplify thing, so it just stays there until the end of my next turn.
Okay. She can't use any movement, but you are engaged with her in combat. So we'll say she is able to then try and make an attack at you.
Yeah.
Cool. That'll be a 13.
No.
No. So she kind of goes to try and slash at you, but her body's not moving as it normally would, and something is off, and so she misses. Cool. Fox, it's your turn.
I am going to cast Bane on both of these two people.
Okay. Let's see if they. That's a 6 and an 11. So I think they are both baned.
Yes. And then I am going to inspire Red.
Cool. All right. The guy with the bat on his face takes the bat and chucks it to the side. It's still within combat, though. You're not wrong. He doesn't seem to care too much. But he is going to take out his own scimitar and try and slash at you, Atlister. Oh, that's a natural 1. So he goes and he's just very disoriented. And as he's slashing, because you're right next to him, Alistair, you hear, "What the hell? Barry is supposed to be easy," and then misses wildly.
Oh, Barry.
This is why I put that kid in a headlock.
Wow. Okay.
Your turn. Chucky.
All right. So how far away are these people from me? Because I want to be sneaky.
Less than 20 feet, would say. It could go one way, one direction, one way, the other to get to either person.
All right. So what I'll do is I have throw my hood over my cloak and just kind of duck behind a tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if I can are the trees thick enough that I can somewhat hide behind them if I were to stealthily maybe take to 10 foot to the next tree?
Sure, yeah. I would say, so both of the people are currently engaged with allies of yours.
Yeah.
So any kind of sneak attack thing should happen. But you can then, from having moved into the trees, you can bonus action hide, so you can stay kind of low and hidden.
Okay, so I'll since they're already engaged, then I'll just sneak attack one of the closest ones to me.
Okay, we say the woman. That's fine.
All right.
Engaged with Red.
And I'll just kind of go up to her with one of my daggers. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to throw my dagger at her.
Do it.
And see what that goes. Just whoop.
Roll. See if you hit.
All right. 19?
19 hits. Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead,
hell
roll
yeah.
some damage.
All right.
Nice.
Roll some of that damage. And then a little bit of extra damage for my sneak attack.
Nice.
So that's 9 points of damage.
Ow.
Dagger damage. And that's 2 weapons. So I'm gonna run up with my other one.
Uh-huh.
And jab at it, maybe in the throat.
Okay. Go to stab her in the throat.
I'm gonna go stab this person in the throat, and I completely miss with a 6.
You do. So she got hit in the back,
better at throwing.
and then it isn't able to move, but then was able to kind of weave out of the way a little bit as you kind of suddenly appeared.
Okay, and there we go. And And that's it.
Okay. As that occurs, she kind of like looks at her situation. All right, look, didn't know there'd be so many of you. We don't have
Didn't
to
know.
fight.
Are you sure? I really like fighting.
I mean,
Like really, like a lot.
I mean, it's fun. I get it, but like not to like. I don't want to die here.
It
Personally,
feels like if we let you go, you'll just rob other people.
Yeah, and I don't really like the sound of that either.
no. I'll change my ways.
How's
Insight
about
check.
you drop your,
Really?
drop your weapons and your money on the ground?
All right, you can do an insight check if you want.
I got a 15.
A 15, is that what you said?
Right, I have a +5.
I don't know
Yeah,
your stats.
15.
Great. I mean,
Why
I kinda
not?
Do. I kind of do, but anyways, she's like weighing her options. Maybe today she won't. Go ahead, Brody. Actually, make a persuasion check though.
14.
14. She takes her scimitar and she slowly places it down on the ground.
And your money.
I'm gonna go step on the scimitar and just hold my hand out for the money. If she has any.
I don't.
Great. Do I believe her?
Do an insight check.
Oh man, I don't know if I will.
Meanwhile-
10.
Yes. Meanwhile,
Where's Barry?
Barry.
he's nowhere to be found.
Of
Uh-huh.
course.
I'm gonna lie
So-
back and just like see if I can find him.
Okay, all right. You can
He's
roll a perception check. Red,
Yeah.
what did you get?
I got a 10.
A 10. I mean, looking at her, she might have a few coins on her, but she's also not like rolling in the dough. So she's probably holding back on a few, maybe a couple silver. But
Ooh. Right then, I'm gonna pick up her sword and like tie it to my pack next to my short sword.
mhm. So we're good. You guys go.
No.
We'll go.
How do we know
Oh,
you
no,
won't
mate.
just rob someone else?
I've seen the error of my ways, haven't we, Marty? Kind of heftier. Halfling gets up. Yeah, I don't want bats attacking me.
Leave
Can
the
I-
crossbow too.
That's fair.
Alistair just kills this guy.
Okay.
Yes. Let's
All
go.
right. Go for it.
I want to roll to attack him.
Roll to attack. Yeah.
That's natural 15 plus, so 21.
Okay, that'll definitely hit.
So I want to grab him, and I want to do an unarmed strike,
Mhm.
like on his face, and I'm going to pulse my key through my body to reverse the flow of his heart
Oh my god.
and do hand of harm to just fuck this guy up.
Okay. He was already really low, so you
I
can
just wanna
describe
make-
what that looks like.
So like I grab him and he just it looks like it hurt just to like strike him in the face, and then I grip onto his face, and you can see my fingers like through like, because I do have like, you can see my hands.
Yeah.
You can see like black sort of pulse out of my hand and into his face, and he just seizes and then falls over dead.
Okay, and yeah, that's exactly what happens. He kind of barely said what he was going to say, and then suddenly the hit, and then you all see him just collapse, and then he's down.
As soon as I saw Alistair move, I'm gonna grab the lady and put her in like a, not really a headlock, but like so she can watch it,
Yeah.
and to be like, that's what we'll do to you if you don't actually change your ways. Got it?
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, okay. Natural 20.
Yo! Yo! You just saved this woman's life.
I did.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, she like seeing that, and I think kind of like her heart almost stops.
Sure.
And you just like she would like just goes pale and just kind of like freezes up and just kind of nods and doesn't say anything. Doesn't even try to like bluster or anything like that.
Great. Good. And I shove her away.
All right, she kind of stumbles into the road and then kind of looks at all of y'all and then runs for it and just makes a break for it.
Wait. Would you like to bury your friend?
Turns around. Sure. You guys go.
I'll carry the body over to her.
You could just leave him here and I'll take care of it.
I wasn't offering to help. And then I go back to the group.
Okay. So she's just kind of there.
I give you a low 5, Alistair.
I give him a low 5 as well. Like, all right.
So she's there on the road by this dead body, watching you all, waiting for you to leave. And then Brody, your bat flies back to you and just kind of crawls on your shoulder.
Yeah.
What do you all do? Continue on your way?
I'm gonna go pilfer some of these. I'm gonna go. Well, she carried him, but not too far, right? I'm gonna run over.
Yeah, they're right by the road. You want to go? Yeah, search is fine. Do an investigation.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to go searches for every like possible crevice without being too invasive.
Do an investigation check.
I'm gonna investigate.
Give him a pat down.
A solid pat down. Well, I didn't get too terribly far. That's an 8.
An 8.
I'm rolling terribly tonight.
Great. You find a pouch that has about 100 ball bearings.
Oh,
That's
not
very
like
useful.
Yeah.
Those are very useful.
I do have a lot of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
For that, other than that, that's it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to walk away.
Does she have his body, or like she's still carrying him, right? And I've run over
he's on the ground. She's standing next to him. She doesn't have a weapon or anything because Red took her
right.
scimitar.
So before I go, I'm gonna pull my knife out on her and I'm gonna say, "Bitch, give me all your money."
I don't have any money.
Well, okay, well, give me all you got then, because I already have ball bearings. I want something else. I mean, something also.
She takes and then throws you 5 copper.
You cheap, saucy baggage claim. Told what work.
Leave her alone.
It's
She's
fine.
got
Let her
a
go now.
day.
Yes,
I think she's had enough.
All right, all
on.
right. Just want to give her a little more.
I would like to go up to Alistair. They had surrendered Alistair. She didn't have to die, or he didn't have to die.
So tell me, is that your idea of mercy?
I think they learned a lesson.
You think that, do you?
I do. They were no threat to us anymore.
Not to us. What do you think they would have done to this little cute halfling family traveling with us were we not around? What do you think they would do to the next people that pass by? I don't blame them. It's a hard life. I made a hard call.
I just don't think it's our job to decide who lives and dies.
Alistair just laughs.
Right.
I'll just move on past him.
Do we trust that this is in fact the road that we need to use to get to the nearest town? I want to kind of look around and see if there's like evidence. I mean, is this like, yeah, they totally led you down a back road to rob you, or is it like, nah, this is a reasonable road to be
I'll
on?
you choose either perception or survival.
Okay. Cool.
And is this scimitar just a regular boring scimitar.
It's a legendary scimitar.
It's the scimitar of vengeance.
The scimitar of god killing.
Yeah. That's it. You got it.
I have to get back to my kingdom now.
It's a 10 perception.
10 perception. I mean, looking around, you guys were coming from the coast and there weren't really any other discernible paths. This just seemed to be kind of a footpath. And you would assume eventually, it's like, okay, this either goes to the coast or it goes further inland. So it does seem like a legitimate path of sorts. It's just...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like we're safe enough to carry on.
So, as you all walk on, you eventually, by the end of the day, dun, 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 it's not that intense. After basically another kind of few hours of travel along this road, so pretty solid day of walking. But you come to the outskirts of a little town, and it's fairly pleasant looking. You see kind of fields of different kind of, it looks like they're growing maybe tulips, because you see like a row of red, then a row of orange, row of yellow, and you see people kind of seem to be like somehow cultivating, picking, harvesting some of these. It's a pretty small town coming in, but there is like a stone wall, a few buildings. And as you all enter into the town area, it's kind of a little bit of a hustle and bustle, but wrapping up with kind of the end of the day stuff. And you are free to explore as you would like.
Eat. I
will say that the cleric who is traveling with you kind of takes the halfling family and says, right, I'll be leading them there. I think I see a temple over this way, and we'll get them all situated and settled. But thank you all for everything you did. And kind of nods to you, nods to Alistair. Alistair and Red kind of like, and then goes, I'll blessings be upon you, and then goes off. Yes, Red.
You. I was to the group. Do we think we're gonna plan to stay overnight, or are we just gonna pass through?
Considering we don't know this place, I don't necessarily think it's wise to travel at night.
Agreed. Perhaps
Right.
we can.
If
barter
Barry
for
was
horses.
telling the truth, there's an inn in town, but if he wasn't, well...
It's true. Yeah, that is what I was thinking. I was gonna go, maybe find us some rooms.
Perhaps somebody with a skill for diplomacy could find us a deal on either horses or traveling with a caravan to the capital.
Right. I could assist and prove useful if we choose to make camp out here, but I'm afraid that I've no gold to my name, so I can't contribute to any in-town lodgings or further travel in that way.
I have a decent amount of gold. I can help out anyone who needs it. Suppose
I'm gonna
we could
go
look
get
around.
a drink. So I'll head towards the inn. Anyone who wants a drink / that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think a drink sounds good. Actually.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay. So, again, not a huge town. And I will say it doesn't take you too long to actually find the Mermaid Inn, which is real.
Hey, I was wondering.
Barry's not always a liar. And you kind of come in, and as it's kind of end of day, you see the coast isn't too far away, obviously. So you have kind of different people kind of passing through with like kind of fishermen kind of ending their days, a few kind of farmer types. And it's pretty bustling and pretty busy. And you see a gnomish woman behind the bar, kind of big curly red hair, just pouring drinks and calling names and just on it like no other. And otherwise, it's just kind of a nice, bustling kind of tavern inn situation.
Who wants to go find out if that's Shauna?
I might. Can I look around and see if what types of like entertainment is around in this inn? Like if it's music or if it's beating people up for fun?
Sure.
Do I see any signs of that?
I would say just kind of generally looking around. There is like an older guy with a guitar, just like slowly playing, kind of
All right.
grooving. But
Okay.
other than that, that's all you see. At least that you see on the
California.
Yeah, the same thing. He takes requests, maybe, we don't know. Just a lot of Eagles covers.
Cool. All right. So then, in that case, are there any like fighter type looking patrons around?
Do a perception check for that specifically.
A 14.
A 14. Okay, cool. Looking around, you see some burly types, maybe some burly fishermen kind of type. Most just kind of getting a drink. Fishermen, fisherwomen, all people that fish.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'd say you see actually one or two kind of guards there that also look pretty strapping.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's who you see. Anybody else looking for anything?
I'll just head to the bar, I guess, to talk to this gnome.
Okay.
I'll go with Brody.
Yes, I will follow.
Okay, so we have 3 going to the bar. The other 3 are you. What are y'all doing? Just kind of grabbing a table, hanging back, doing something else.
I go to follow too.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna hang back for a quick. I'm gonna scan the place and see if I see anyone sitting by themselves.
Okay.
Hang back and keep an eye on Chucky.
The wild card.
Do a perception check for me, Chucky.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a natural 1.
You
It's
look
not your
for.
night.
You look for.
Not
There's
tonight.
that guy grooving on the guitar. He's by himself.
I guess I'm gonna go get a drink.
All right, so you all shuffle up to the bar with people kind of getting their various tankers filled, drinks poured, all that jazz. And who approaches and first? And
I suppose I would.
Okay.
I can talk, but I'm pretty scraggly looking. Excuse me. Happen to have any red wine?
yeah, you care like what vintage or what year?
You got something nice? Sure, out here. I'm not sure what you've got, though.
She gives you kind of a look over. Yeah, I got you, honey. Hold on. We got the house wine. It tastes good.
Sure.
Warms you up.
Sure.
All right. That'll be 3 silver.
Wow. Steep.
Hey, it's good house
Yeah.
wine.
You wouldn't happen to be Shauna by chance, would you?
Yeah, Shauna. Nice to meet you. And you are?
Oh, you can call me Brody.
Brody, nice to meet you. And you are, are you
Hi.
all...
I'm Fox. Your hair is so pretty. And I pull out a red flower and I give it to here.
Oh.
Oh, well, thank you, Fox. And I'm just gonna wear this. Aren't you adorable? Are you here for the wedding? Are you gonna be part of the ceremonies, like the singing and the dancing?
You got that right. Yes, we are.
Oh boy, here we go.
I
Yes.
knew it. I looked from the looks of you. I saw, sometimes you got the honesty type, but then you got the like, ooh, I'm fancy, and the ooh, I'm wearing a scarf and I'm looking all ragged, whatever. You have different vibes. I like it. I dig it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Alistair
So-
catches a glimpse in the mirror and just sees what he looks like and is like, where would I belong in this? He keeps that to
you're a
himself.
manager.
Keeps it to himself.
Right. So yeah. Any other drinks I can get you?
Strongest drink you have.
Yes.
Strong. Anybody else want anything strong?
Strong.
Strong. I got 3 strongs. I got my wine. You two. You handsome. She looks at you, Fox.
I'll just take a apple juice.
I got a nice cider. If you want to have a little kick with your apple juice.
Yes, please, ma'am.
All right. It's on the house. And she goes and she
Stop it.
slides you, and then pours 3 shots. Right for you, that'll be 2 silver for the shot.
Each or total?
We'll say total if you plan on staying the evening.
Yeah, we do.
I think we're planning on staying the night.
If you've got the rooms available, yes.
Oh yeah, I have 2 rooms available if that works.
Perfect.
Sure.
Could work for
Works
me.
perfectly.
Great. All right, that'll be a gold.
Could we get a discount
I'll
on
slap
that?
a gold down.
Make a persuasion check before Mr. goes to take his money out.
Wait.
17.
Well, you know, if you all want to perform a little, I can give you a discount.
Yes, we can.
I think we can manage that.
Just not the juggling, Alistair, please.
I can throw some daggers or something.
Yeah. Well, hey, Alistair, how about you and we do something cool, you know?
You want to just like wrestle?
Absolutely, I do.
All right. Well, how about you all do your act, you know, maybe it's a dress rehearsal for whatever you're doing at the wedding, and I'll give you 2 rooms for 5 silver.
I'll put down 6 silver.
Thank you. And she just kind of takes it and tucks it.
And then I knock back my shot.
Oh, sweetie. She looks over to you, Beardus. Do you want anything to drink?
I freeze. Sure. Yes, please. I'll have whatever Brody
A cider?
had.
Oh no.
Thank you. Oh, cider. That sounds lovely. Thank you. I'll cream under the group.
All right, she kind of pours you. She kind of gives you. She's. I'll be honest. She's very much focused on Foxrose, and so she just kind of like looking at you. There you go. Enjoy your cider. And I can't wait to see what you all do. But you know, take your time, have a rest. You look like you've been on the road, but whenever you're ready, can't wait for the show.
Thank you, ma'am.
Is there an open table I can snag for us?
Yes, I'd say that there's one available.
Could I also get a beer?
Oh, here you go. So she likes you. She says it's gonna be on the house, so it's fine.
Cheers. So I knock back my shot. I'll go grab that table for us.
Okay. So you all grab a table, you have your drinks, and you all kind of sit down and rest from the road.
I as we sit down, I just very casually reach up, pull down my hood, untie a strap, and lower my mask. And just sit there with it off.
Is this our first time seeing?
You took it off?
Yeah.
What do you look like?
What do you look like?
How messed up is your face?
I'm actually pretty strikingly handsome in a pretty way. If that makes sense. But very like sharp features.
Solid cheekbones.
Like
honestly,
the Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Look like
like when he at the end.
Prince Adam.
But I just look like an angular, handsome human man. But my eye with like golden hair and almost equally golden eyes.
Oh,
Wow.
I see why you keep that on. The ladies will be all over you. Everybody will be all over you. What am I talking about?
That's not why. That was a joke, right?
You got it.
But the mask isn't doing you any favors, Alistair. I'm just saying.
It is an honor to wear, though.
Is it part of your faith?
It is.
Right. What purpose does it serve?
It marks me as one of the Aconites, the order I belong to.
The what, mate?
The Order of the Aconite.
Right.
Aconites. Oh, yeah. I thought you said something else.
When I offer medicine, or as today, take life, it's important that it be done not as myself, but as an arm of the church.
So you
But right
killed that
now, I
man-
don't think I need to be an arm of the church.
You killed that man today for the church?
I killed that man because I believe it was the right thing to do.
What
can
are
understand
the what are the primary values of this church?
Now, hold on, everyone. Why are we getting on my mate here when he did the thing that he thought was the right thing to do in the moment? Yeah? Look, Alistair. That's your name, right? Yeah, Alistair. Look. You don't have to explain anything to these people here. If you killed that man because you felt that he looked at your shoes the wrong way, that's your business, not anyone else's, mate.
Well,
Fuck the rest.
Is that all it takes for you to want to kill someone? They look at you the wrong way.
I've killed for less, mate. Intimidation
believe you.
check.
That's
Roll for
I killed that
roll for
seagull
intimidation.
for nothing.
15 when I say that.
Yeah, sure. You're. Everyone knows that Charlie is giving a 15 level
I'll
of
kill for
intimidation.
I believe you, Charlie.
Do what with you will. Yeah, do it with it. You know.
Well, while I
can I see if I?
appreciate-
Oh, sorry.
While I appreciate that, Charlie, we're a branch, a very small branch of the Church of Ilmater. We stand for ending human suffering.
Yeah. But killing
And
them.
sometimes that means getting rid of the people
Who caused the suffering of
that
others?
cause suffering.
Hey, I'm here for it, mate.
Right.
You just let me know when you need an extra arm for your arms. If you know what I
Well,
mean.
I appreciate
An extra
that.
hand for your arms.
I will go ahead and put it out there, Charlie. If you ever meet any other member of the Order of Aconites, do not brag about how often you kill people. Because while I don't really see an immediate problem, some people are, what should we call, more aggressive in their pursuit of our ideals.
Yeah, I've seen all types of people, in my line of business. And the way I see it, we're all the same. You kill for one reason, I'll kill for another. Either way, we're both killing.
Right. And do you belong to any particular faith, Charlie? I was a Charles, and I don't know why.
As Charlie said,
Charles is my
we're all
father.
the same. I'm gonna pull out
It's
my
my
alchemy
dad.
kit and start brewing things.
Ooh.
Cool. You say that you start doing that as Beardus, you asked Charlie about his worldviews.
I don't. I'm a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And that's all I'm going to tell you.
But you kill for your job.
From time to time, if it's necessary, you know what I mean? I mean, you saw what we had to kill back in that cave when I
That was
first
a
met you.
monster, not a man who was on his knees.
You know,
unarmed.
some would say life is life.
Some would.
So you got to kill or
You're
be
not
killed.
interested in revealing whether or not you're interested in killing for faith or for work or for sport.
All I'm saying is, I'm not going to kill you today or ever if you stay on the right side of me, yeah? But I would also say that I'm not going to condemn my friend here and start asking him a million fucking questions because he killed some poor soul who decided to throw himself in the line of danger today.
I would think he would be happy to answer questions about his faith, which is all I ask.
Well, I'm not going to speak for anyone. All I'm going to say is I think what you did today was noble and righteous. Truly righteous. And
With
if you
that,
ever need
Shauna pops
help,
over. Right, you need any dinner?
Ooh. Maybe. Yeah.
We'll take something.
Mhm.
Something to eat? Right. Yeah, I got a nice cottage pie or some soup.
Oh.
Pie for me.
Ooh, pie.
Pie.
Hi.
Pies all around. All right.
And another round of shots for the table, please.
Will do. I'll put it on your tab, the discounted tab. Don't tell anybody here,
Ooh.
but
Thank you.
you have a nice salad. I'll have that.
yeah, sure. I'll get you the garden green.
Yeah, I'll take one of them.
Not craving any seagull today.
Well, I was gonna add a little bit of that bird to my salad. You know, protein, a little veg, you know what I mean. Help build the muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Shauna comes through, gives everyone at the table a shot, and then we'll say kind of eventually also gives out get the pies, get the salad, all pies, one pie with a side salad. All right, I think we're starting to get a little crowded. Y'all, hang out for like another hour or so, but I would say in an hour it'll be busy, perfect for a nice little performance. But you keep chatting amongst yourselves. And she scurries off.
I say, after we finish eating, I'm like, okay, so do you guys want to go up to our rooms and then I will teach you guys all a dance combination and then we'll come down and perform that while I play a little song?
I was definitely thinking that Alistair and I were just gonna beat the shit out of each other while you play some like epic music in the background.
I mean, we can take a vote, either the fighting or the dancing.
Oh.
Well, Fox Rose, you're the expert here, but I will tell you right now, even with an hour, there's no dance you could think of that I could master. But
I'm afraid I feel similarly.
there are other things I have been known to perform some acrobatics in my life. Perhaps I could do some gymnastics in the background.
Brody, Charlie, how do you feel about dancing?
Not thrilled about it. I'd be happy to just be an ominous presence in the background if possible.
What a great show.
Charlie?
Yeah, go on then.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Oh, there we go. I was like, Charlie?
What a great time
Really,
for Charlie to freeze up.
Right.
He's like,
Yeah.
Well, can you ask that question again?
would you like to dance?
Yeah, I'll just, yeah, go on then.
Yes?
Sure, why not? I haven't been known to
Okay.
cut a rug.
I've got it.
Oh no.
Right, it's okay. We've got it. So my room is still a work in process. It's fine. I just moved.
How about Red and Alistair? You guys can get together and do your little fighty thing. See what you
Well,
guys want to do with that. And
yeah, Red.
Brody and Viridis, I'll set you guys in the back and you can be ominous trees. And then Charlie,
Great.
you can be a dancing bunny in the front and I'll play the song.
I think he's going to make a great bunny.
A dancing bunny.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I
all right,
love it.
all right. How much are getting paid for this?
We're
Nothing,
getting all
but
of
we're
our
getting a
discount.
discount on our rooms.
Yeah, all right. I guess.
Okay,
I'll
let's go
do my
upstairs and
best, Bunny.
rehearse.
All right.
Yeah, Red, let's
Okay.
step outside, yeah?
I agree. Yes, let's go.
Okay, so Red and Alistair, you all step outside to kind of work on your moves.
I think we
Um,
choreograph
100%.
a really sick looking, like, you know, the Mountain versus Oberon Martell style fight of, like, I'm the speedy quick one and she's the big brawly one.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool. So I'll keep that in mind when you
Full,
guys
like,
come back
stage
in to perform.
combat.
Yeah, it's all stage combat, but
Yeah.
it's not stage combat in that we're just using actual ass combat and train and trusting each other to be ready.
Great.
Absolutely.
So you have 2 rooms. So also, if you guys want to claim which rooms you're in, who goes in what room for the evening, you could go ahead and
Oh, yeah.
split it up briefly. Just
I'll
keep
stick
that
with
in
Fox
mind.
Rose.
Okay.
We need a
Right,
third
I'll-
one.
While we're talking about performance plans, I could just say that I could either if anybody wanted Brody, as you are being ominous, if you wanted to be any kind of a tamer of sorts, I could potentially help you out. I don't think I have anything impressive like a tiger or anything, but I could be a wolf.
Oh, perhaps we could do something with that. Sure.
I don't know how intense that would be, but I'll offer it.
Great.
I like that. Yes, maybe the tiger is trying to get the dancing bunny, and then the tamer.
Wait, what was the dancing bunny? I missed that bit.
Charlie's the dancing bunny.
That's me,
Oh.
mate.
Right. I was originally
The
thinking
dancing
capuchin to be cute, but I don't see that in any D&D stuff, so...
We'll go through it. We'll see. We'll figure out what animals you can be. What wolf we got? Okay, so we'll say you all have your hour to practice everything, which will probably maybe give you some advantage on some things. Maybe. But as you all come back around, Shauna kind of clocked you all kind of going different ways, and then kind of she kind of goes, all right, so I told everyone there's going to be a big show. We got a couple people from out of town, and they're all coming in to see you, and they cannot wait.
Amazing.
Yay.
Perfect.
Do you want me to make any kind of announcement, or do I leave that to you?
Tell them that the great Chucky Farms is gonna be here dancing.
Wait. What if? Hang on. Is this a terrible idea, Fox? You have executive decision. What if we started the show with Red and I breaking into a fight and nobody knows it's part of a show?
Oh, I love that.
That's great. That's a good idea.
Pretty clever.
Yeah,
Right,
so why don't you
so-
guys go find a table and stop fighting?
So yeah, we will be the introduction.
Okay, then I'll just I'll keep it quiet, and I'll just go.
Thank you, Shauna.
I'm going to turn into...
And then at the end, we could introduce the great Chucky Farms.
Yes.
I'm going to turn into a wolf and scoop up Fox Rose on my back. To, like, carry him down.
Okay, cool. So you guys are gonna. So we'll have Red and Alistair here at a table. Yeah. So you all are at a table, and you can describe what happens.
Red, you start us off.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna be there sipping my drink, and then I'm just gonna let it fall to the table, but just so that it bounces to the ground, very noisily, you know. And then I'll stand up, you motherfucker, and I'll punch him in the face.
All right. So we'll have both of you guys roll. I'll let you choose either athletics or acrobatics.
Cool.
And I'll be in the back doing like, ooh, oh no.
Nice.
That's a natural 20
For
for a total
Nice.
of 25.
Okay.
acrobatics, I got a 16.
16. So suddenly everyone's attention is on you, and you guys go into that fight, and like just like you choreograph, but also they are 100% buying. Oh, this is a real, like, oh, and then Sean is like helping, and Fox, you're also like going, oh, oh.
Alistair gets a little too into it at one point. And at one point he gets his spear near Red's throat and says, "You fucked my sister!"
I didn't even know you had a sister!
And as this, like, as a cat emerges,
Forest cat!
As you all kind of suddenly kind of square off and come to a point where, like, ooh, he got her, or ooh, she got him, kind of dramatically, like, tension, then what happens next with the rest of the performance?
I'm like, Charlie, Viridis, okay, Brody, let's go on stage now. And I position them in like a triangle, and I'm like, and action, and I start playing my little pan flute.
Okay, so do a performance check for me.
Nice. 26.
26. So in that moment of tension, suddenly we hear your music, and all eyes kind of like turn, and they hadn't even noticed you like placing them into position yet. But suddenly they focus up on you, and then Viridis, you are a wolf, and so you doing kind of.
You know what? I'm gonna run around and be just like, like everybody loves, like a collie. If there's like a collie at a bar, I'm gonna be the tame wolf, and I'm just gonna be going around making friends.
Okay, so you're going around making friends. Brody, are you ominous?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I thought we were doing the wolf thing. She's just running around.
I'll come over and nip it.
Reach into my pocket and throw the bat up.
Nice. Throw the bat.
Yes, the bat!
Love it.
Bat. So playing the song, the wolf weaving around, a man yells out, "Bat!" and a bat magically emerges from his pocket and is flying. So as the wolf is weaving around, a bat is also flying around. And then Chucky, what are you doing?
I'm just like, I'm hopping around, snacking, like, if there's a carrot on someone's plate, I'll snack on it and I'll dance around it or something. I don't know.
This is high art.
I don't know what
Avant-garde.
Exactly.
Go ahead and do a performance check for me, Chucky.
Okay, here I
Very
go.
immersive.
Hippity hoppity.
Have Alistair and I
gosh.
just moved on to like contact improv.
What you get?
Natural one.
And I got a 2. Plus 2 is 4.
So, with all of these various roles, with bats flying and wolves interacting and being cute, with fights, with songs, I will say that overall everyone is like wowed and amazed and slightly confused, but still intrigued. And you all finish with a flourish of Fox Rose's pan flute.
I have about 5 carrots in my mouth.
5 carrots in his mouth. And you like, there's a big round of applause. You do hear someone go, "Why was that guy being a rabbit? I don't know." And then and you all get like a round of applause. And then Shauna's just loving it. She's just like, "Oh my God, you all are amazing. Oh my God. I can't,
Thank you.
Drinks on another round of drinks." And then she like gives you all a round of drinks. And we'll go ahead and stop there.
Yay!
Amazing.
Hi.
So weird and amazing.
The
I love
drinks.
it.
What a wonderful, like, oh, look, some deep questions. And then also art.
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 Yes, that.
Nice.
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you so much for watching the 5th edition Folio, and if you liked our adventure and you want to see what happens next, be sure to like and subscribe and follow the Masters of Futzing About, and we'll be bringing you more and more, sessions and see what happens on this fun adventure. Hope you keep watching.